Good morning! Welcome to the Godstone Ranch School of the Arts. My name is Karen Garrett and never miss So, you know what to do, and we're going to wash our hands and sing happy birthday. So here we go. Get after it. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Shake, shake, shake. Get our little towel, dry us off. Pull back up because we love our family, and then we're going to run. Run, 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 run. Get it all up. Gotta get it all up. Get it all up. Get it all up. We're gonna hurry up today because we got so much more fun to have today. It's gonna be so exciting. Okay, and then you know what else we do? We get a drink of water because we might be thirsty. Get some water. Here we go. Ooh, delicious water. Okay, and then what do? We like to squirt. So squirt, 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 squirt. And let's clean up our area. No germs, no germs, no germs. Everything's just perfect. All right. Now, here's what you're gonna need today. This is gonna be so much fun. It's almost Easter, it's Holy Week, and we're gonna make some Easter eggs. I didn't plan on that because I didn't plan on being in our house this long, but it's gonna be a blast, and this is just gonna be something we're gonna make up as we go. Get some magazines, your flour and water, which is your glue, with a Q-tip, scissors, an empty egg carton that you flip over. We're just going to borrow these eggs. We're going to put them back because I'm going to make cookies later. So just ask if you can borrow them. And some plastic wrap, some advertisement junk papers in the mail, some bag ties, you know, for trash bags. Okay, get all of that, and let me pause. Hold on. Ooh, come on. My button's messy. Okay, so what we're going to do, you might need a little help with this, is get some plastic, and you're going to take an egg, and you're going to roll it up in your plastic so that it doesn't get hurt. And you're going to twist it. Put a little tie around it so it's perfectly covered and it looks just like a nice little egg. And we're going to stick that plastic down in the hole and just let it sit there. Okay, so we're going to do all 4 eggs just like that, because we're going to do we're going to make a little collage on both sides, and then we're going to put them together with candy in the middle. Oh, I forgot the best part. Where's my candy? Here it is. Okay, remember when we painted with Jelly Bellies? We had a whole bunch left and they look like little eggs. So we're going to keep those. Okay, do your eggs and I'll be right here. Did you get your eggs wrapped? So I have all of my eggs in plastic and they're tied so they're safe, and they're sticking in the hole on the underside of the egg carton. Okay, so now what we're going to do, because you know how to use your glues, half flour, half water. And I shook it, so make sure you shake it real good, but keep the cap on so you don't have a mess. Now, what we're going to do, you know how to either rip paper, or I'm going to try to rip strips, but that's a little bit fat. So if you can cut your strips a little bit skinnier, because the eggs are tiny. You don't need to make very many. Because we're going to put really pretty colors of the magazines on top. But you're going to rip it into pieces about that long, about, I don't know, an inch or so. And I'm going to make a little stack of those right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make the top of the egg and the tops of all the eggs and then let them dry. We're going to sort out colors, which I'm going to show you how to do it in a minute, while these are drying. And then we're going to decorate them, and then we're going to take, when they're dry, we're going to take them off of each side, and you can put them back together and make a whole egg, and we can put candies in the middle. So I've never done this before. I'm just making it up because it's what I have. Normally I go on an Easter egg hunt, you know, outside, but I live in a high-rise and I can't do that. But you know what? We're artists, and artists can figure things out, and it's still fun. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with, I have my little strip, And I have my glue, and I'm going to rub it on the plastic. We put the plastic on there so that it won't, the paper we can pull it off later. So I'm going to rub it with my finger. That's working. That looks nice. Okay, and I'm going to keep going. Just kind of get messy with it, you know, just put a whole bunch on there. You don't want it to be runny everywhere, but you do want to have enough. And you press it down. Don't press too hard where you break your egg. But go just halfway so that your egg can come out of it when we're all finished. So we're going to do like that. And the plan is, this is so much fun. I'm loving this. Is to do a few layers of it so that your egg is really strong, okay? So you're going to do one egg at a time, all the way to the half place. And if it goes over, that's just fine, because we can cut it with our scissors. You definitely want it to be bigger, not littler, but you have to be able to get your egg out. So what I want you to do is, while I'm doing this and you're doing this, rip your little papers and get your newspaper strips, put them all over your eggs to the half mark, and then do it again and do it again so that they're nice and thick, okay, and dry. Well, thick first. You don't have to dry because we're going to do magazines later. We'll let them dry while we're doing magazines. Okay, so strips, flour glue, 3 coats halfway down, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so I hope that you got that done. I have half, right, of each egg covered 3 times, and they are now drying on my egg carton. So I'm going to push that over here for just a second so I don't break any of my eggs. Second. There we go. Okay, and now I have a clean piece of advertisement paper from the mail. I've kind of cleaned up a little bit of my mess. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create a palette. And for artists, a palette is all of your colors. So that you, like you have crayons, you have red, yellow, green, blue, brown, orange, all of the good colors. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through our magazines and we're going to take out colors. So if I go here, I don't want a black Easter egg. Oh, but that's a pretty light blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip that up, because you remember how we did the card for your grandparents? Okay, so that's my blue, and I'm going to stick it in that pile right there. Those are the same color. And so as you can see, I've already gone through all these magazines to save time on this video. And so you can see all the pretty colors. Some of them had a pattern. Here's a bunch of flowers that I really liked that were very pretty. So what I want you to do is make your palette, put all the same colors together, and then what we have to do, I'm about to turn this off so that we can do this and save some time, is once you have your palette, I want you to rip your pieces into a little bitty piece like that and stick them all together, because what we're going to do is stick them on our egg and make it decorated, okay? So I'm going to rip some of my colors up. What I want you to do is go through your magazines, ask your parents, can I please have some magazines that I can rip up, like from your card, maybe you still have some of those, and go through it and find all your favorite colors. And you know what, we may wind up making them little egg baskets, like Easter egg baskets, so that you can have 4 for your whole family, or we can do maybe 1 that's a whole egg and then 2 that are little Easter baskets. So maybe think about the colors everybody in your family likes. You could go around your house and say, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? You know what I mean? And then you can come back and decorate a really special Easter egg for each person in your house. And that would be a really nice present. Now you have all the way until Sunday. Today is Thursday. So if you want to stop and let your egg dry, once it's dry, just take them off and put your eggs back in the refrigerator so that you can use them. I'm going to make mine into cookies later, and then you can work on separating your color palette and then ripping your little pieces. You know, this could be something you work on every day for a while, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to try to get mine done today, but I'm going to turn off the video for a while. You know what to do, okay? How did it go? I have all of my little palette pieces right here in front of me that you can see sorted out. I have my Q-tip with my little glue right here. And this is what I'm going to be working on. My eggs, they're drying. They're not totally dry yet, but they will be. So what I'm going to do now is put my eggs in front of me. And I'm going to start. It doesn't matter which one you start with or how you start with it, but rub a little bit of glue on there and just start laying your colors on. See how pretty that looks? And I'm going to go around, keep doing that. And they have to overlap probably. I'm going to do orange and then turquoise. And then orange. I'm going to make a little pattern for myself. See how I'm doing that? You can hold it in your hand so it doesn't break, and then pat it a little bit. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to keep going around with my orange and my turquoise. And then I'm going to make a decision, you know, how I'm going to go across the top and around so that it's very beautiful. And I'm going to spend time enjoying these really pretty colors, thinking about beautiful day Easter's going to be on Sunday. And these beautiful eggs are going to be very special to you and your family and to my family. It's going to be a very special day, and I'm hoping and praying right now in advance that it's wonderful for you and your family. I'm sure that you have plans because you're already thinking about Easter eggs and how to be safe in your house and how to love everyone around you, which is really great. Look how pretty that's getting, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I'm going to let you enjoy creating yours, and I'm going to create mine, and we'll be right back, okay? Have fun. I had my lens cap closed. Okay, did you decorate your eggs? I did, and I love my eggs. Now, if you need to have a little help to cut it back down, make sure that it's not past the half so that we won't break the egg, then ask for a little help in your house. Now, if you want to let them dry, just put this in the refrigerator and the eggs are just going to be fine. Don't just leave them out, just put them back in there and it'll dry in the refrigerator just like that. So let's see how it works. I'm going to undo my plastic, my trash tie there. And I'm going to open up my plastic. Hope for the best. I'm going to pull it out. I think I need to cut mine down a little bit more. Just a minute. 1 second. Okay, I cut it down a little bit more. Don't break your egg. It may still be a little bit gooey in there. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, little egg. Don't mess with it. Don't mess it up. I think it's coming out. Look! It's coming out. It got stuck with a little bit of glue. Oh, it is a little bit wet in there. Okay, so it was a little bit stuck on my plastic, but look in there. That's neat. Look! Isn't that special? So, that's the top of my little egg. And I can do all of those. I think, oh, I'm going to put this one back in the refrigerator. See, it's still all good. Stick it back in the refrigerator. And then, so here's what we can do. How about if, make sure they're all dry so that we don't mess them up. And, hey, Jock, I'm talking to somebody. And then we'll pull up and make sure we pull them out real careful, okay? Did you get yours out? I got mine out and they look really nice. I opened it, I turned my egg carton over and I opened it. I put all my bits of colors in there. You know how you have your paint in the refrigerator that we were painting with the food? So this can be a really nice, a nice palette for your colors in case you want to do some more cards or something else. Now I found some glitter. You don't have to do this, but if you have anything that you think is kind of pretty like that, or sequins or anything, you know, I just found it in a drawer. So don't go buy anything. It'll be pretty enough just like that. But if you happen to have something like that, like glitter, then please go ahead and we're going to go around the edge of our egg, right here on the edge. I know, drop me your volley. I'll play volley with you. Just like that. And then we're going to roll it around a little bit. Ta-da! Oops, I missed some. You had to bring me your ball. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to leave that in there to dry. I'm going to do all of them. Now if you have anything, buttons maybe, you might even have an old shirt that you don't wear anymore that has sequins on it, you can cut off just to make the edge real super pretty. See, I mean, I love that. My family's going to love my eggs. So bring me your ball, Jock, and I'll kick it for you. I have a puppy, and he's about a year, well, he's almost 2 now. I guess he's not really a puppy, but he is my little puppy. And he likes me to play volley with him all day, every day. So there you go on that one. Okay, so now the edges are beautiful. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot that we might want to put one of these together. That's what I forgot. Well, then, let's see if we can do that. I'll have to work on that. I'll put glitter on it first. I may change my mind since I forgot. Okay, so those are all beautiful. And I'm going to put that out. Oh, actually, I'm going to put it back in there because you never know. I mean, I might want to use it for another project, right? So I'm just going to carefully put all that glitter back in there and throw this away because I just cleaned my house. Now, we can make them into a little basket. I found this green plastic, and you could also rip green paper from your magazine if you want to. But just, you could also take some of this extra these papers and you can just rip, you know, just Easter egg stuff to stick in there. So I'm going to make my little, I'll fold it up and I'm going to cut little strips because I don't have any of that plastic stuff, you know, you set your eggs in. So I'm just going to make it up. So make some up out of your, you could also use a white trash bag. So see, now that's a nice little grass, pretend grass. So you can use white, you can use, if sometimes you have plastic bags that are pink or something like that. So we're going to stick all the grass in our little eggs. 2 of our little eggs anyway, because I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that one. Alright, so we have our little baskets made. And I'm going to put Jelly Bellies in there. Oh, I love it. That's so pretty. That's so beautiful to me. Can you see it? Oh my goodness, I just love it. I'm so glad I had Jelly Bellies. If you have Skittles or M&Ms or anything like that, any of your candies that you like, that you can stick in there. I just happen to have that from, remember when we were painting? Okay, so those 2 are done. How are we going to do this one? I know, tape. We love tape, right? Okay, so let me get some tape. Come over here and get some tape. And right here, I just have to give you some tape. Remember how we do. We put it on the refrigerator. There we go. And like this. Flip, 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 flip. We might want want to try to glue it, but I'm not sure it'll stick. So let's try this first. Now, I don't want to put candy in it because if I put candy in there, then somebody's going to want to break it, you know, and I don't want them to break it since I've worked really hard on it. So I'm going to put some glue on here. See if we can't make this work. Okay, so I hope I have enough glue. That side goes with the other side. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to hold the tape. It's not sticking very well. So don't press too hard or you might mash your egg. But just, it'll hold it until it's dry. To make sure it's nice. And yes, you know, that's really pretty to me. I like my egg. I'm going to sit it right there to dry. Okay, so now I guess the last thing we could try to do is maybe make a little handle for our other Easter baskets. Why not? I'm going to cut a little handle. You know what I mean? Why not? Glue here, a little glue there, stick it up like that. Oh my goodness, these are so great. You have to spend some time and make one for everybody in your family. I'm going to make a different color for that one. I'll make a red handle for that one. Okay. You have done such a good job today. I'm so proud of you. Ooh, I had some runaway jelly bellies. I guess I might need to eat them. Mmm, delicious. Okay. I feel so good about this. So pretty. Our family's gonna love it. I'm so glad you enjoyed your time with the Godstone Ranch School of the Arts. We love you. God loves you very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And happy almost Easter.